Hi everybody, Judy Seeger here, your host for the Frontier 3 Ozone Therapy Conference. So happy to have you back on. And we have another great interview with one of the speakers that will be attending, and we are happy to share their information. So Dr. Carlos Nogales, thank you so much for being here today.
Hello, Judy. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. So Dr. Nogales is in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and you have been a dentist for over 16 years. And doing ozone therapy for 15 years. So that's pretty quick. So I just want to introduce everybody to your work. You have you've been a dentist, a Master of Science in Endodontics and PhD in progress at the University of Sao Paulo, Brazil. President of the Ozone Therapy Department of the Regional Council of Dentistry. You're a team member of the Ozone Dental Group, co-chairman of the Frontier 3 Ozone Conference. I know you work very closely with Dr. Mark WEISER, member of the International Scientific Community of Ozone Therapy, and an author. You have written books in Brazil. You have authored articles, many things. So that's fantastic. So we know that you have a fantastic background in all this. So first of all, Dr. Nogales, let's talk about how you got into ozone therapy, because here you are, you decided to be a dentist, endodontics was your specialty. What made you decide to get into ozone therapy?
Yeah, this is very interesting because when I first listened about ozone therapy, it was in a medical congress. They were talking about mercury and all these feelings that we have problems to general health patients, and there was a specific theme about ozone therapy. And I was listening to that and my mouth just blah. I was crazy about that. I got nuts about ozone therapy, and I thought it must be used to dental practicing. It must be used to dentistry. So I started looking for information, go to PubMed and looking for articles and research and everything we could find about ozone therapy in dentistry. And I found some, not so much information. Okay. I found some articles, but not specific to dental practicing. Then I got in love, was love at first sight to ozone. And so I started studying, and that became my specialized course, my Master of Science, and now my PhD. Yes.
Yeah, and you said something that many of the speakers who will be at the Frontier 3 Ozone Conference, that when you turned over to ozone therapy, you did a lot of study, and there is a lot of research about ozone therapy online. So it's been around for a long time. So that's good to hear that you saw that and you actually were convinced then to use it. So as you put in your practice, Dr. Nogales, what did you see with your patients?
Oh, ozone therapy turned my office upside down. This is another offset. I could find more, I could offer to my patient more comfort, absolutely more comfort, more reliable treatment, and safer treatment. As I am an endodontist, we have several problems with root canal treatment that we can see with cancer, related to cancer and another kind of disease. And ozone therapy can turn this endodontic treatment or the root canal treatment more safer, and we really can improve the patient general health using this kind of alternative. So,
fantastic. So, and then Dr. Nogales, as you were working with the ozone therapy with your patients, you started to find that the water really made a big difference. So why don't you explain to us the discovery you made, especially being in Brazil, which is a very important area. There's many doctors there. They need to hear this in South America, and we want you to share what you learn about ozonated water and how you've seen it in the dental practice.
Well, I'm used to say that ozonated water and dental is the perfect marriage. because ozonated water fits perfectly in any kind of treatment we can offer to our patients. So for root canal treatment, it was part of my mastering thesis. We could find that when I apply ozonated water to an infected tooth, I cannot find bacteria anymore after 1 minute of contact with ozonated water.
Wow.
It's amazing, because we're dealing with a billion of bacteria. And I have some preliminary results of my PhD thesis that is measuring the real contamination and locating DNA and RNA of the bacteria, and we can see a real decrease of contamination. So, as I've said, endodontic treatment is another treatment with ozonated water. It really improved the decontamination of the root canal. Especially
which is a big deal because of the intensity of the surgery for root canal. The bacteria, I understand, is a very big issue with dentistry. And so when you use the ozonated water with the root canals, your infection rate must have gone down quite a bit.
Yeah, perfect, exactly. It just disappeared.
How long do you, just to know, how long do you ozonate the water now in your practice? And did you have to get more equipment to get the ozonation started in your practice? How did that the change happen as you transferred your practice into more using ozonated water?
Well, it was a kind of traumatic change because I come from a traditional school that uses sodium hypochlorite, so much sodium hypochlorite, and we know this is really toxic to the patient. So I had to change my mind, completely change my mind, change my point of view about endodontic treatment, about root canal treatment, and now I can see that I'm really offering some kind of benefits to my patients. Okay, so the equipment is not so complicated. It's very simple. You just need a generator, ozone generator, and a flask, a glass flask, just to put the ozone, just put the water and bubble ozone. Just quite simple. Okay, and it's very cheap. It's not expensive at all. So I can offer comfort, more reliable treatment, and a cheap treatment.
Yeah, that's very simple. So once they have that done in the office, are they coming back and then you are continuing the ozonated water, or is it just a one-shot deal and that's it?
Ozonated water is applied only for root canal treatment. After that, after we conclude, we finish the root canal treatment, I call the patient to come back to my office just to apply ozone gas and provide some kind of biostimulation and accelerate or improve the healing of infection. And after 2 months, 1 month, 2 months, everything is gone. Everything is solid.
Wow, that's fantastic. So let's talk a little bit about, because you're going to be speaking there and I'm going to see you there as well. Why should the doctors, the dentists especially, come to this conference that's going to be in Santa Barbara, California? Why do you think it's going to be such an important event for them?
Well, we've been working to offer a really special event, and I dare to say that it's going to be the best event in 2018, because we're going to have the greatest researchers and clinicians in ozone therapy worldwide, and it is a completely change of mind. And I guess all the attendants will see different kind of treatments and absolutely safer treatments to our patients. So they just cannot miss this opportunity.
Yeah, for them, so they'll be able to talk with you, they'll be able to talk to the other physicians there and ask them questions specifically about how to use ozone therapy in their practice, yes?
So they're going to see a real improvement in their day-to-day clinic. Okay, the results will be improved. The patient here in Brazil, we are really now we're going through some mind changes because medicine has just been how can I say that, prohibited. Ozone was prohibited here for medicine, and dental is absolutely legal. Okay, so people are listening to ozone, hearing to ozone, and going through some mind changing. And we are really doing all effort to all the people listen to ozone, because nowadays in the modern dentistry, we cannot think about a root canal treatment or even a restoration or a perio treatment without ozone. Dental ozone cannot be apart from ozone therapy. Okay, so ozone is part of a modern dental practicing, and all the dentists must hear about that. They must hear about that because it really will change their lives. Okay.
They just need to learn what it is so that they, like you say, have their mind open and get to that next level in their practice. Well, Dr. Nogales, thank you so much. And I hope that people come to learn from you, as well as all the other practitioners to register. They could go to the website, which is ozonetherapiesgroup.com, and be there for the first week in November in Santa Barbara, California. A beautiful location, fantastic. And we hope to see them there and meet with you as well, so they could ask questions from you. So thank you so much. I appreciate your time. And we hope to see you, and everybody else who is watching the video, hope to see you there as well.
Thank you very much, Judge. Thank you for the opportunity, and see you in Santa Barbara. And
see you in Santa Barbara.
They just cannot miss this opportunity. It's a lifetime opportunity.
That's right. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.